Wait, what? Why? You shouldn't have keys to anyone's room.
Nah, I've got keys everywhere.
Every new series has the potential to create popular and well-loved character dynamics. The Amazing Digital Circus is the most recent internet phenomenon with an ever-growing fanbase, and its audience is eager to see what could become of their new favorite characters. With a successful pilot under its belt, the Amazing Digital Circus has the potential to grow, taking its characters with it. The humans trapped in the circus will spend countless days alongside one another, allowing fondness and frustrations to grow. The potential for possible friendships, romances, and rivalries is abundant due to their unique circumstances, and in today's video, we're exploring what some of these relationships could be.
I don't know what I'm looking at here.
We saw Gloink carry one of Sybil's pieces down there, remember?
Number 1. Pomni and Jax. Romance. Since the pilot episode's premiere, the Digital Circus fandom has started creating fan work for their favorite pairings. According to fans, the widespread and popular ship is between Pomni and Jax. The quiet-spoken new girl on the block, or in this case, the circus tent, finds herself placed with the quick-witted and unbothered cool guy Jax. The dynamic between these two characters is as old as time, and fans are eager to watch it play out. Although the pilot thoroughly introduces the main cast, there's still a lot we don't know about them. Pomni enters the story during confusing and scary moments, meaning that her actions become influenced by fear and her need to survive in a new environment. She's tentative and unsure during the pilot because everything is new to her, but she's shown how capable she is of helping others and taking risks. The best examples include her returning to help Ragatha and passing through the exit door. Pomni's character may evolve to be more confident and self-assured the longer she stays in the circus, but until that moment arises, she has a narrative foil in Jax. Due to living in the circus for a few years, Jax knows the ins and outs of his environment. He spends the entire pilot unbothered by the wacky things happening around him, and he doesn't share the same fear of abstraction as his fellow characters. He may not seem like the easiest person to get along with, but since he knows his way around the circus, Pomni may turn to him for help. The relationship between Pomni and Jax is mutually beneficial for both characters. Pomni can teach Jax how to be a better person during the time they spend together, and he can learn to open up with his fellow characters while Jax can help Pomni navigate her new home and uncover the secrets of the circus. All their time together would be the perfect opportunity for romance to bloom.
Okay, I've already had enough of these things. You, me, and Pomni will go check on Kaufmo.
Number 2. Jax and Ragatha. Rivalry. There are always bound to be recurring conflicts between characters, and the pilot establishes one between Jax and Ragatha. These two characters couldn't be more different, with Jax playing into the trickster archetype and Ragatha being the forgiving caretaker for everyone in the circus. She appears genuinely apologetic to Kaufmo when he became abstracted and didn't appear to hold any hard feelings for him, even after he caused her serious harm. She also doesn't hold Pomni responsible for helping her, offering sympathy because her first day at the circus had a terrible outcome. In contrast, Jax can be cruel to his fellow characters. When he learns that Kaufmo became abstracted, he doesn't seem bothered by losing another friend. Jax also doesn't try to find Kane to help eliminate the threat and instead chooses the safer route by escaping and finding a place to hide. Throughout the pilot, he teases Pomni for believing she's lost in a dream, makes rude remarks about Kinger's sanity, and pushes Gangle. Jax may have reasons for keeping everyone at arm's length, but he wouldn't be easy to befriend, unlike Ragatha. A single moment in the episode shows Jax and Ragatha coming into conflict with each other. When Jax reveals he has keys to everyone's room, much to Ragatha's dismay, he insinuates leaving behind a centipede in her bedroom. Ragatha becomes angry for the first time, frustrated that Jax would use her worst fear to try pranking her. Ragatha's forgiving nature, which we see throughout the rest of the episode, seems non-existent for Jax, alluding that the pair may come into conflict often and could continue to have a rivalry throughout future episodes.
Don't worry, Dollface. I've got a key to his room.
Wait, what? Why?
Number 3. Pomni and Ragatha. Best friends. A series wouldn't be complete without a pair of best friends to help lighten the load. Pomni and Ragatha immediately hit it off as the token soon-to-be best friends in the series. When Pomni appears in the circus, she's scared and wary of everything around her. Ragatha is the only person who tries to comfort her with a helping hand. Ragatha's sympathy and gentle approach put her in a unique position to bond with Pomni before the others. The two women share a selfless nature, which makes them equipped to depend on one another when necessary. Pomni races back to help Ragatha, but Ragatha doesn't hold Pomni accountable for getting help from Kane because she knows life in the circus isn't what she wants. There's a mutual understanding and respect between the pair that is unlike any other relationship showcased in the pilot. When they meet again after Kane stops the abstraction, each is nervous to speak with the other. Pomni feels terrible for taking the exit door when Ragatha needs her help, while Ragatha feels remorseful that Pomni had to experience so much madness on her first day. The amount of care and concern they have for each other is the start of a fantastic friendship.
I didn't know what to do.
It's okay.
Number 4. Pomni and Kinger. Rivalry. Kinger gets played up as a comedic relief during the pilot, but his circumstances are much more sinister than the writing lets on. He's the human who has lived in the circus for the longest and was likely one of the first to arrive through the VR headsets. Due to his long history inside the circus, he slowly started to lose his mind. Kinger seems genuinely kind in the pilot, he maintains good manners and engages with the other characters like friends. However, he also has intense moments of forgetfulness and paranoia. Kinger pairs up with Gangle to help complete Kane's daily adventure and save Zubul. Despite the importance of these goals, Kinger forgets what he's doing and needs a reminder. He also startles easily due to the tiniest things, like Gangle speaking at his side. After Kaufmo becomes abstracted, Zubul and the others express surprise that he lost his mind before Kinger, hinting that the group has expected his imminent abstraction for a long time. If time alone was a factor in maintaining someone's sanity, Kinger should be the next character to face abstraction. As he's already showing signs of forgetfulness and paranoia, Pomni would be wise to keep a close eye on him. She could try to slow his abstraction down or face him one-on-one once he turns to protect the others.
I think Kaufmo's gone insane. Last time I spoke with him, he was rambling endlessly about some exit.
Number 5. Pomni and Kane, Rivalry. The most apparent rivalry in the series would be between the protagonist Pomni and the assumed antagonist Kane. As an artificial intelligence, Kane is the only sentient creature in the digital circus who isn't a trapped human. He openly admits to having control over everything but their minds, having hundreds of eyes watching them and purposefully keeping secrets. Although he presents himself as a charming and goofy ringleader, he hasn't done anything to gain Pomni's trust. Pomni already appears suspicious of Kane's behavior. Initially, she was willing to go to him for help without a second thought, believing that he could help stop Kaufmo and save Ragatha. Fortunately, Pomni's trip through the exit and into the void seems to have clued her into a few things. Firstly, she must realize that Kane is willing to lie if it will save face. Kaufmo became abstracted because the others told him the exit doors didn't exist when they did all along, and Kane chose to keep them a secret. His choices drove someone to insanity, and Pomni is still cautious enough of the circus to not let him get by with keeping secrets. As the series continues, Pomni and Kane likely won't always see eye to eye, which may lead to many of the narrative's central conflicts.
We stay right here, where I can keep my hundreds of all-seeing eyes on you.
There's no telling where the Amazing Digital Circus will take their characters next. Pomni has a lot to learn when it comes to living in an entirely new world, but she, fortunately, has many new acquaintances to help her along the way, be that a new friendship forming with Ragatha or a begrudging alliance with Jax. However, positive relationships always leave room for negative ones, and a conflict between Pomni and Kane could be on the horizon. There's no telling how she and the others will contend with their digital ringleader if the time comes, but they'll stand a better chance if they remain united.
What's happening?
It's just Kaufmo. Don't worry about it.
Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications to stay updated on our uploads.
You know, you could have asked for my consent before forcing me to see something so completely and utterly disgusting.